Oh my God, I'm so sad right now.
We are live on YouTube. Christian Fulton has just gone to Titans. This is not great. Oh my goodness.
The board's
This
still good
is
for the Chiefs. The board is still good for the Chiefs. There is talent on this board right now. We are in a good spot.
The
It's just,
15th best player in the KC draft guide was on the board at pick 61. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to jump in, but they had a chance to take a near first round player.
Listen, we still have Zach Bond, Jeremy Chin, Josh Jones. These are all also guys that have been widely mocked in the first round. They all play at a position the Chiefs could use. This is a good draft board for the Chiefs. You have Bond, off-ball linebacker, take over Will immediately. Jeremy Chin, play safety, allow Tyrann Mathieu to hunt. Josh Jones can play guard or be your future left tackle when you want to make some money by cutting Eric Fisher next year. 3 good players with near R1 grades. That's a good board at 63.
Yeah, it's a good board. It's a good board. I think I'm just mad because Christian Fulton was my guy. It's been my guy for 2 years, and he's on
I
the
am
board.
so happy that you guys are feeling what I felt yesterday for Patrick Queen.
Yeah.
I was excited for Clyde, but I couldn't get fully excited because I just lost Patrick Queen. The fact that you guys are now at that point, you guys can't be happy for this great draft board because you are so excited.
I can't. I just look. I mean, Christian Fulton. He would have been a perfect fit. Todd McShay's best available. Todd McShay's best available right now. Zach Bond, Josh Jones, Justin Matabuke, Jordan Elliott, and Logan Wilson, linebacker out of Wyoming. Those are their top 5 for a Todd McShay.
Natty's horizontal board, top 5 available. Jeremy Chin, Zach Bond, Josh Jones, Prince Tega Wanagu, and we'll say Ashton Davis or Julian Aquara. We'll call that a tie.
Okay. I still like the players on the board. That's the player. I don't want to get down about Christian Fulton because the players on the board are good, but
I'm hurt.
That hurts.
I'm hurt.
Man. That hurts.
It's just you. They were that close to taking Christian Fulton. Who? What the Packers? What did the Packers take?
This can't be real.
Oh.
Who did the Packers take?
AJ Dillon.
Whoa.
Wow. Look, hold on.
I'm sorry, Jake.
AJ Dillon's athletic profile was through the roof for a 240-plus pound man. And I'm not trying it's not good, but he's a freak athlete. He tested freakishly. I get why the team are looking at him.
I mean, Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams are free agents, but wow.
Yeah.
Did the Chiefs just trade back?
Would they? Is that what you're talking about?
Should the Chiefs just trade back here?
No, this is a good board.
No,
There is a
linebacker.
gap.
Take a linebacker. The corners are gone.
Take a linebacker or Chin.
It's going to be available later.
There is a gap.
Chin. Yeah.
Jeremy Chin, Zach Bond, Josh Jones. There is a gap until you get to somebody else. Those are your 3 best players. There's a clear gap. Those are actually our last 3 guys as early round 2s. Yeah. No, there's a gap. Take one of those 3.
Okay.
Why is Zach Bond falling, guys? Why is Zach Bond falling?
Why is Zach Bond falling?
They don't know where to play
that
him,
one doesn't make sense.
Maybe,
but I mean,
Spags would. I think
feel
Spags would.
Look, here's the thing. Spags as a I think he could play well. When me and Craig we went to the Senior Bowl, we watched him. He makes a lot of sense here. He really does.
He does.
Zach
linebacker. I would play Jeremy Chin in that kind of role too.
He's got some pass rush ability too.
Yes, he does.
Listen, like I said, I would take Jeremy Chin. This is what I tweet out. I would take Jeremy Chin. Jeremy Chin to play safety would be my pick. Let Tyrann Mathieu play in the slot and what he wants to do. I think the Chiefs will take a linebacker. I think Zach Bond is easily our best linebacker. He's a smart guy. He looks really good in coverage. He has the size to play in every kind of role Spags wants. They're taking that fast coverage linebacker that has size to play on the weak side. I would take Chin. That's my prediction. What do you guys got?
I'm going Bond. We have Bond really high. I think Bond plays Will Go with a will linebacker here. Get a guy at that spot that can play that role for Spagnuolo.
I'm still just sad. I'm still trying to process. I'm gonna go. I'm heartbroken losing Christian.
The chat feels so bad for Jake right now. Just in case, the chat feels so bad for Jake right now.
Jake, who you have the Chiefs taking here?
Linebacker.
Linebacker.
I don't know.
Just go broadly.
Josh Jones.
I think the value's at linebacker right now.
I think that's right. I think that's right.
I'm gonna be contrarian, and I'm gonna take Thornhill Hall 2020. Might be a little bit early because Thornhill. It's a little early. But man, I'm worried that they're not going to come out of here.
Corners did not come off the board this round. They did not.
No,
I expect Bryce Hall to fall a little bit.
Only CB2, like 2 picks. The Chiefs are on the clock, baby. The Chiefs, and the pick is in already. The pick is already in.
Wanted somebody.
I'm waiting.
I think we're all nervous right now.
We are very nervous right now.
Zach Bond, Jeremy Chin. Zach Bond. I would even settle for Josh Jones. Prince Tega.
Would be good too. Developmental tackle like that. I can get on board with that. But, oh, man.
Come on. Zach Bond, Jeremy Chin right here.
Somebody leak it. I'm ready to see.
Oh, you're going to leak it to our YouTube. Oh, by the way, guys, watching live on YouTube, we will leak the pick when it comes in. So if you don't want to hear it and you want to see it on your phone, make sure that you are out now or muting because we will absolutely leak it.
As soon as we know, we're going to talk about it. You guys are about a 20-second delay from us, but we will talk about it.
We'll give you a warning that it's coming up right before we do it, but it's coming in. The good news is
taking a long time.
We cannot take AJ Dillon.
Yeah,
that's true.
Hey, remember when Derrick Henry?
It could be worse.
Oh, never mind. That was 2 years ago.
All right.
That's what it feels like,
guys. Right? Wow. I can't believe we don't know yet. This is crazy.
This is taking. I think Kent might know if he feels very secure in what he thinks he knows. Are you going to wait it because we haven't had confirmation yet?
Yeah, we're gonna let Twitter pick it up.
We're gonna let Twitter pick it up. Okay.
We're gonna let Twitter pick it up before I announce it.
He's got a smile on his face.
I know the pick.
Kent doesn't. I don't think Kent likes the pick, so I don't know.
I know.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, come on, Twitter. Catch up now.
I'm gonna see something. I'm gonna see if anybody has it. I have it. Okay. It's out there a little bit.
It is.
With the 63rd pick. It was the 63rd pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. The Kansas City Chiefs select Willie Gay Jr.
Ooh.
Okay. We got an athletic and linebacker.
Okay.
That's okay. Craig is hyped.
Okay.
I comped him to Johnson because Matt and I, when we were watching Willie Gay, that man slips a block like DJ. Derek Johnson. My goodness.
I'm tweeting that out.
Comped him to it. A lot of people hung on that in the guide. Ladies and gentlemen, you have an athletic will linebacker again. Whew. Look at that.
That's awesome. I love this pick. He's not Zach Bond, but I think the upside's better. I think his athleticism is insane. Like, there's your playtime issues. He punched his quarterback in the face. We're going to get to all that. He cheated on a test. He got in trouble. There's red flags. He didn't play a ton, but when he's on the field, this man flies around the field with reckless abandon. And you can tell that he has limited playtime. But what happens? Teams don't get him twice with the same stuff. You send eye candy his way, you can pull him out of position. You try it again, he's hitting you in the mouth at the line of scrimmage. Watch Louisville. They get him like 3 times with misdirection. When they try that same play again, he destroys the play. He's picking up the football game, game of football really quickly. Willie Gay Jr., super athlete, great in coverage. I really like this pick. I may have preferred Zach Bond, but I love the athleticism.
He is more athletic than Zach Bond. His ceiling is higher. His ceiling is just as high as any of the other linebackers in this class. They just got to figure it out.
No, the athletic profile is very strong. Craig, is he a day one will linebacker?
Day one will linebacker for me. He's big enough, he's fast enough, and doggone it, Steve Spagnuolo likes him.
And doggone it, people like him. We have Willie Gay 84th right now in the KC draft guide. It's a little bit higher than, there was good value on the board, but you got to think about not all the guys ahead of him were perfect fits for the Chiefs. And from an athleticism standpoint, they did address the linebacker position. They got a lot more athletic at the linebacker position, and that's fantastic. That's really important because honestly, watch the Super Bowl. Watch them struggle getting into passing lanes in play action. The dig routes were wide open the entire game, the entire season, for crying out loud.
Yes.
It's now being announced on TV as Willie Gay Jr. I do think I'm okay with this. They got athletic at the linebacker position. Good job on Craig comping him to Derek Johnson. That is a nice job there, Craig Stout.
I'm taking half credit for that too.
Yeah, he's taking half credit for that because he even jumped in the DMs and he said, do you remember or do you know who this man reminds me of when he's slipping blocks? And I just immediately responded with Derek. I had it written in my notes. Yep.
We saw it the exact same.
Yes. Love it. Love it. Love it. Everybody all over Twitter is posting the KC draft guide comp and gifs of DJ. I love you guys. Thank you. That's awesome. He is the first 3-round pick that the Chiefs have made since we started doing the KC draft guide that is not a high fit player. Willie Gay.
Why'd you give him
I gave him a medium fit because he's got a lot of off field and there were questions about his IQ. He cheated on a bunch of tests in college, got suspended for some games because of that. He punched his quarterback before their bowl game last January and broke his jaw and kept him out of the game. So I thought that there were some off-field, some character, and maybe some overall brightness issues for him. But frankly, I mean, if they vetted all of that and the NFL basically came out and said that he interviewed well, everything looked good from that point. So the fact that they vetted all of that, I would have been on board unless, he had all that stuff.
And I'm going to address this a little bit because I know we see a lot of the character issue stuff in the chat. Yes, we just talked about what they were. Daniel Jeremiah has been out in front of this, and so has everybody else that was around him at the combine. He interviewed really well. Teams were not worried about the off-field stuff. He cheated on a chemistry test. It's chemistry. He had no interest in chemistry. He cheated on it. Bad mistake, absolutely. But NFL teams were not concerned near as much about his off-field as what everybody else thinks. This has been the words coming straight from the NFL for a month now. So the off-field stuff's not as big of a deal as it sounds. Yeah, you don't want him punching your quarterback, but the thing is, his quarterback was terrible. Patrick Mahomes, opposite of terrible.
I think they'll keep him in line. He's in the right locker room. Can you imagine if he tried to step to Patrick Mahomes? Frank Clark might knock him out before anybody else did.
Cameron Irving might come from a different city and just pile drive him through the locker room floor.
Yep. Okay. You might want to try to bring Bearcat and Stags on now. Okay. I think that might be a good time to do that.
I can do that. Yeah, I can go get them.
Cool. Just let's see if they want to at least offer them.
Yeah.
Craig, do you want to take some questions? Should we take some questions while we're on here, hanging out a little bit?
Let me send this to these
and then
guys.
You and Craig are going to jump out to record, right?
Yeah, we're going to be jumping out.
But this will end the live stream when I jump out. So, yeah.
Okay.
We'll be done with that.
All right.
Wait, it'll end the live stream when you jump out?
Yeah, because I'm running it.
Okay.
That's cool. I gotta go back and focus on what's actually happening after this too.
Oh, yeah.
I think Jeremy Chin went right after.
Did Jeremy Chin
I forgot picks were happening, honestly, if I'm being real.
No, that's what I mean. This isn't round one.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I know you guys want Bryce Hall. There's a chance he's there at 96. His injury is real. We are seeing injury guys fall. There's a chance he's there. If he's not, get the better player, Cam Dantzler.
Cam Dantzler's a good option there. There's still some options at corner that could wind up falling
Not
at
really.
96.
That's about it.
Bryce Hall. I like Reggie Robinson. I'll be honest with you. I don't hate in round 3. I don't hate Reggie Robinson that early.
I don't either. Micah Ojemudia as well.
Ojemudia is a little bit early for me, but that's okay.
That's okay. I like Ojemudia's upside.
I think we're missing the big one. Amik Robertson.
Robinson is
safety still on the board.
The very opposite of big.
Safety still on the board.
I'm very happy that the Chiefs addressed linebacker with athleticism, guys. You guys have no idea how geeked out I am about this. I love linebackers, and it really pisses me off when they were playing slow linebackers here. We got a Chief Bearcat in here with us now. When his audio comes up here.
Got me?
Yeah, I got you, Bear. Hey, what do you think of the pick, man?
Willie Gay was a guy I didn't watch a ton of. I watched a little bit. He's super athletic. So, I mean, I did watch a little bit on him, not as much as what I did on, obviously Logan and some of the other guys.
Yeah.
I low-key like this tackle class still, too, for 96. Just throwing that out there, too.
The tackle class, there's still a lot of good football players available on the board. I just, I wonder what's going to happen, and there's a lot that can happen between now and then, but looks like Carolina traded up.
Chin. Yeah, they took Chin. They're the ones that traded up.
Okay.
They traded up and took Chin.
Yo, that defense. That D-line, now put Chin back there behind it. I mean, they have 0 cornerbacks, but the middle of that defense.
Oh, my goodness. Linebackers aren't going to run away from the Chiefs linebacking core anymore.
Okay. Answering some questions. Why did we choose Willie Gay over Zach Bond? Willie Gay is more proven in coverage. I think Willie Gay does have a higher upside. He's a little bit younger. He clearly, I think, impressed enough in meetings because everyone told you that Zach Bond's a very smart, intelligent football player. Willie Gay must have at least matched that, and he's just a more natural fit at will. I'm just going to bang out some of these questions real quick. Anybody can jump in afterwards.
Yeah.
John Reed in round 4 or 5. Yes, please. I think everybody here would like.
Oh, man. One of my favorites.
Absolutely.
Yes.
He's no Amik Robertson in round 3, but he's a good consolation prize. When does KC finally go interior offensive line? I think you're going to see an offensive lineman coming up within the next, 2-3 rounds, obviously by round 5. I don't know if it'll be tackle or interior, though. I really like this tackle group that's left. Interior offensive line group's good because no one's been taken, but I like the tackle class a lot more that's left right now.
Yeah, I do too. Matt Hennessy's still there.
Kush
is still there.
Cushenberry's still there.
Yeah, Damian Lewis.
The centers really haven't fallen off.
I wonder if big guy.
Like, there's a bunch of guys that could, depending on what the Chiefs are looking for, that could slot into some of those interior spots there. I don't hate that. I wonder if we'll see maybe the Chiefs come up a little bit here because there's some guys that have fallen here.
Yeah,
Ben Barch is still out there.
Yeah,
Ben
Barch is still out there.
You know what? Ben Barch wouldn't be a terrible pick at 96 either. I think we're going to be satisfied with a lot of the players that are available on the board still. So
he fits that profile, that tackle to guard convert.
He definitely does. Whoo, buddy. You guys have no idea how jazzed I am right now. They got a freak athlete.
I'm still soaking a little bit from losing Christian Fulton.
I'm still losing
because the off field?
Because the off field. And I know that everybody said that they vetted him and everything like that. I worried about his intelligence. We know that Spags doesn't play smart linebackers. Or doesn't play dumb linebackers. So they obviously vetted him enough.
Listen, I was scared that it was
Wilson just went off.
Thank God.
Wilson just went off.
I was scared the Chiefs were going to take him. Like, I wanted Zach Bond. I thought it would be Zach Bond, but I was afraid that we were going to be in on Logan Wilson just with all the hype he's been getting. So I'm glad that we didn't go that route. Like I said, Bond would have been my first choice, but I love Willie Gay. I did see a question. How's Willie Gay against the run?
Oh, he's phenomenal.
He's learning to read, blocking concepts and not necessarily where he's fitting, but he's still learning how to read everything in front of him because he doesn't have a ton of experience. but he is a good size. He has no problem taking on blocks. He's very good at slipping them for a guy his size. We talked about it earlier. He reminds me and Craig about Derek Johnson. That's what we said to each other without even saying the name first. So we like him between the tackles, and he has that range to get to the sideline. As long as he just picks it up quicker mentally and gets going fast, he's got as much range as any linebacker in this class, including Kenneth Murray or Patrick Quaid.
Oh, he does. Is crazy high upside. Steve Spagnuolo gets the most out of him. Matt House finally has an athlete that he can turn into a linebacker. I'm so excited.
Willie Gay just turned 22. There's a lot of projectability left in him, and I think that's something that people need to realize too. Is like he's not a finished product. And I mean, like the guy that just went shortly after him, similar athletic profile in Logan Wilson, you wouldn't know it, but he's 24 years old. He's an older prospect. Look at what Willie Gay will be 2 years from now is better than what Logan Wilson is right now.
The Panthers are going to play Chin on the outside. I know it's not Chiefs related, but I found that.
Oh yeah, you brought that up.
That Chin might play on the outside for them.
They're going to play him a corner.
That's what they said.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that is a Matty Lane. That is a Matty Lane special. Oh, Antonio Gibson just went off the board at pick 66. My guy in the KC draft guy. That was my guy stamp for me.
Going off the board
to the Redskins.
Antonio Gibson.
They just listed him as a wide receiver too.
Oh, yeah, look at that. That's interesting.
Of course the Redskins would. Just can't do anything right. Take a good player, play him out of position.
I like Gibson at receiver.
Oh, hi, Jake.
Okay.
Jake's recovering. He's mad that they didn't take Gibson.
Yeah, if they're going to take a running back.
Best available in the 5th round. I think if they don't get a corner in the 4th or in the 3rd here, I think wait until the 5th, get a guy like Stanley Thomas Oliver.
L'Jarius Sneed.
Or L'Jarius Sneed.
What are your guys' thoughts on Harrison Hand and how his fit was?
Oh, he fits all right. He's got great ball skills.
I watched a little bit of Harrison Hand the other day.
Good tackler.
I mean, good tackler. He's competitive. I mean, he's going to be competitive.
I think Spags would like him.
I don't think Spags would. He doesn't move like an NFL player to me.
I think that's fair. Like, I don't think his movement skills are top notch. I don't think his feet are like the best.
I think it's special teams movement skills, which is fine. Like, that's a useful player. You take him in round 5. Like, you deal with it. Just if I'm going to take that, give me Parnell Motley out of Oklahoma. Like, if I'm going to take a guy that's not a great athlete, I would rather have him.
Parnell Motley is the 3rd worst cornerback by CBAT rankings since 2010. 3rd worst.
Like Cameron Dantzler, his tape this year was so good.
I know. His tape was good. I was shocked, but that's what it is. That's what
Dantzler could fall into that 63 range too.
Oh yeah.
Dantzler. Yeah, if we get Dantzler in the 90s, we'll be very excited.
The end of the 3rd. I'm still stuck there. Yeah.
Yep.
So there's still some corners there could fall. The kid from Florida State could fall in there too.
Stanford Samuels.
Oh, big Stanford.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Stanford Samuels guy personally, but that's just me.
I have to update this board real quick.
Right.
Antonio Gibson.
Are we still live?
We are still live on YouTube.
People are asking questions. We're answered.
Somebody said, "Is this an A draft so far?" Honestly, B+. I think I'd give this. I'd give this another B+ rank. I would have tried to trade up a little bit for Christian Fulton just because I think his value was so much more significant than the draft position that he went. But
I would have taken Christian Fulton at 32 and been doing backflips.
Sure. But
so if they had gotten him at 63, I would have cried.
Right. But the upside of Willie Gay, love it. I'd love taking chances on that guy.
There's a lot to like. There's a lot to like about Willie Gay, no doubt about it. Absolutely. And they just got a lot more athletic. And they
is Donovan Jones a possibility in the 3rd round? Yeah, I think that's a good.
I like that there.
I don't love the wide receiver that's left. Like I would not trade up for any of the wide receivers that are left. But if you want to give me Brian Edwards, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Tyler Johnson, even I'm okay with Quentin Cephas. But like you want to give me one of those guys in the 3rd round at 96, like I'm fine with that. I love the tackle group. I think there's some interesting corners and some safety still on the board. Like this is a good board for the Chiefs. There's pass rushers left too.
Oh yeah,
a good board right now. This day 2 is going to be fun. Round 3 is going to be a lot more fun still.
Yup.
I think this is a draft I wish the Chiefs had more picks. This is a draft that I wish the Chiefs had an extra top 100 selection. It would have been, or a top 120 selection. Like, it would have been really nice. It would have been really nice if they could have traded back and still got Hilaire. I'm sorry, I gotta get used to that.
Yeah.
Hilaire. Okay. All right, I think we can answer some more questions real quick if you guys have some, but then
we're going to bounce. We are going to record a podcast about the Willie Gay pick. Be on the lookout for that. It's coming very, very soon, within a few minutes here, basically. And then we will watch for us on Twitter. Follow the live blog on Arrowhead Pride. We're in there putting our comments about the draft in there as well. But appreciate you guys jumping in, joining us. We'll talk to you later.